Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to the final video for the Fast Jimmy 71 tribute build. As you can see, I've got it all done. Take it for a quick spin around. It's a pretty decent kit to put together. Only a couple of issues. Mainly the hood. The way it sits on there is not perfect. It's a little bit warped, and just the sides of it and the angle of the front there, it's a little bit off. Not a big deal. And the front windshield, just from the start, just didn't want to fit at all. You have problems with the dash, with the hood, with the gauge, with just the way it sits in here. And because I'd cut off the front clip, it made it even more difficult because you couldn't really tell where you were unless it was assembled. So I didn't realise it was a problem until later on anyway. But anyway, all things aside, it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, if you remember in the last video, we'd done the interior, and the chassis was pretty much done. There wasn't really much left to do in that, as far as I wanted to take it anyway. The external stuff, the only thing I've really done, apart from like pretty much just out of the box, is added the cable here for the parachute and the little tag. I decided to paint the spoiler in red. I'm not quite sure exactly what colour it's supposed to be. In pictures I've seen it as being aluminium or black and the red. So I just went with the red because it followed the body colour. I think it looked good to me. And painted the tail ends black. As I mentioned, I cut off the front clip, which didn't really give me much hassle at all. I've got some pins holding it together. There's one on that side, and one on that side, if you can see it there. In reality, you don't really need the pins because with the thickness of the paint and the clear, it's just enough to sort of hold it in place. But I just put the pins there anyway, just for that little bit extra durability, I guess, just to hold it in place for the hood and whatnot. I glued together the hood scoop. There was just two pieces there, so I decided to glue it together and then paint it as one, which I think worked out better. The decals are as per the instructions. Like I said, nothing externally. It's pretty much box stock. There's nothing really. Didn't do anything special. I did have a different idea for the decals, but that didn't happen. What else? Well, that's it really. I cut out the front intake here and there, which I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I think I did. I don't know. Alright, so I can give you a look underneath, which I think I did in the previous video anyway, but it's all done. And now I'm going to attempt to take off the front clip with one hand. It's like a magic trick. First of all, we'll remove the hood. If you look in there, with the hood off. Oh, another thing I did too was cut open this section in here. That was just a flat piece of plastic. I thought it looked better open. From reference pics that I've seen, it looks like there is a section there that's open. And I added the hoses that go from the breathers out. Alright, I'm grabbing my tweezers. Let's see if we can pull this apart without wrecking it. I've got one little pin there. And we got another pin here. I'll try not to wreck the body. Let me pop it out just like that. Which is probably how I'm going to display it anyway. But yeah, I think it came out pretty cool. Especially for my first Pro Street, really. And the first time cutting off the front clip. I was planning to make a tilt front end, but these cars don't have that, so didn't really go that route. the way the front clip works is there's a little panel, a styrene panel behind the body, and then on this there's these little pins, or little, what do you call them, a piece of styrene behind that as well. So when you put it in, there's a piece behind it and a piece in front of it, so it sort of sandwiches it, which, you know, gives it a bit of like a grip. So once, like I said, with a bit of paint, makes it thicker, so it just it holds itself together. So the pins help it just to, you know, to align it, but it'll stay there by itself. What else? Alright, well, let's try go even further. Maybe we can take the body off, because I didn't glue it because of the work I've done on the fuel cell. Come on, come on. There we go. So that's that done. So I've got everything separate now. I added the decals for the racing harness, the Sparco there, the decals for the fire extinguisher and the tag, and the same for the NOS bottle. But I'm not very happy with them, so I think I'm going to have to make new ones and replace them one day. But I was also an MSD one for the ignition module there. And that's pretty much it. Not much more to really say. The only thing, like I said, I didn't like with these is the windows, and, you know, just the way they glue on as well. Like, you start putting the body on and off a few times, and those windows are going to pop off. There's not enough glue to not enough surface area, because they stick on the outside, not from the inside. So there's not enough surface area for it to sort of glue to. But anyway, all in all, I'm very happy with this build. I think it came out pretty cool, and hopefully you enjoyed it, Jimmy. And yeah, I'll do my usual, put up a slideshow at the end, try to take some more detail shots, and that's it. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys later.